Liberty Minute. All things 77 Sustainment Brigade in 1 minute. I'm Army Staff Sergeant David Clemenko, and your minute starts now. Boats in the Army? I thought it was just the Navy. Come with us today. We've got a company under the 77th, and they're a boat company. Come on, let's take a look. So I'm here with Private First Class Crawford, who's a watercraft operator, and welcome to the Liberty Minute, Private First Class Crawford.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here.
So I never knew the Army had boats. What is it that the Army does with boats?
So we deliver supplies to the soldiers that need them, and sometimes the easiest way to get there is through the water. So that's our job.
So you're basically just another element of sustainment. You just sustain the warfighter in a different way. We did an airdrop. This is, I guess you would call, a water drop.
Yeah, I guess if you want to put it that way.
So as a watercraft operator, what is it that you do?
Well, we deliver the supplies to soldiers over the water. My personal job, I work on the charts and stuff while we're, navigate to a certain degree.
Ah, so you're a navigator.
Well, my skip's a navigator. I help him out.
All right, fair enough. Can I ask you another question? Why am I the only guy that's wearing a life vest?
I assume it's because you're a beginner.
Ah. Okay. So let me ask you this: Did you always have a love for the water? Why'd you pick this job?
So it's kind of a funny story. So I got out of high school, right, and I was bouncing around from job to job, and then I thought it'd be cool to work on boats, and started looking into it, and I realized I was having to go to college and do all this stuff, wasn't just get a job on a boat. So then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll join the Army. I'll still get to travel, and it'd be a cool job. And I went to the recruiter, and he's like, show me you had boats. I didn't bring it up to him. Show me they had boats, and signed up right there.
Any shout out to the folks back home?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my entire family, the Crawford family, especially my mom and dad, my little brother. I got a cousin who's getting ready to get married, so I wish him the best of luck.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining the program. Really appreciate it. So guess who I found out on the ship? The SPO. Sir, welcome to the Liberty Minute again.
How you doing, Sergeant? Good to see you, too.
So we're out on a ship. We interviewed a private first class that's a watercraft operator. We asked him about ships for the Army. From a sustainment perspective, you're in the SPO. What is this ship doing for our warfighters?
So currently we're on Landing Craft Utility Vessel 2029. Amazing entity that the Army has. Can move equipment, personnel, all kinds of supplies on its lower deck. We move stuff via air, via land. This gives us another capability to move stuff via sea. So if we're ever in any terrain compromised areas where there's waterways that we can use, whether they're, canals or other ports or, rivers or oceans or what have you, we have the ability to use Army watercraft of all different sizes, this kind of being in the middle of our fleet to move our supplies and to the warfighter.
So, I had a life vest on before. I noticed you don't have a life vest on. Is there a reason?
I think you're scared and I'm not, so I think that's really what it is. So that's more like it. You feel better now?
I do, sir.
All right, great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
So how can we do a Liberty Minute without catching up with the chief of the boat? Sir, welcome to the Liberty Minute. Thank you for being on. I'll let you steer the ship. I know you need to do that. So can you tell our viewers out there, what is it that you do? Because Army vessels, wait, before we even do that, why am I wearing a life vest?
Okay, so the reason that you're wearing a life vest today is so as on board, when you operate outside of the vessel's house, or what we call the superstructure, we want to make sure that our crew and passengers are safe when they're so close to water. So for the craft you're on today, this is called an LCU. And what our main mission is, or part of our main mission is, we're a landing craft. So we have a bow ramp. We're able to load cargo on and off via that ramp. With that capability, it means that we have a what we call low freeboard. So when you're walking on the main deck, you're only about 3 or 4 feet above the water. So if we're in rough seas or catch a rogue wave, we want to make sure that anybody who's on the main deck, if they end up going overboard, they have a life preserver.
Okay, so it's not that I'm a beginner.
No, not at all.
Okay, thank you. So since we're not outside, do I need to wear it now?
No, you can take that off.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Can I drive?
You can.
Really? Like right now?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Hop on in there.
This is cool.
So
all right, Liberty Nation, I'm driving an Army ship. Woohoo! This is amazing. Anything you want to say to your family and friends back home? Any shout out?
Absolutely. So Shout out to my wife Nicole, my son Max, and my newborn child Haley. Love you guys and hope to be home soon, real soon.
Thanks for joining another episode of the Liberty Minute. I'm Army Staff Sergeant David Clemenko.
And your minute is up.